we've got Targa, the pink Zerg, spawning up here in the top left, and the boss toss. SKMC over in the top right-hand corner of Tal'Darim Altar. And I just, for the life of me, can't wrap my head around playing on a laptop connected wirelessly to a cell phone, connected wirelessly to 3G internet, and being a competitive world-class StarCraft.
And not just that, like, I mean, if you do it from North America, then it's already silly, but then you would say, okay, but he's actually in Australia.
He's on the opposite side of the planet.
Yeah, is that like anything further away from USA than Australia?
Maybe, I mean, I guess because we're in California, Australia might be closer than it would be if we were broadcasting from, like, New York, but
it's still pretty far away.
It's pretty far away, dude.
It's just silly. Targa, what a boss. Anyway, ZMC going for a pretty quick scout. Of course, that's what you want to do on Tal'Darim Autobahn. In case you get 6 put, and if you would scout the 2 wrong positions first, you'll be in a lot of trouble. But he gets a quick scout off, and he will see that there's nothing to worry about yet.
The good news is we have no real lag spikes this game, so whatever was plaguing Targa perhaps was settled by restarting his telephone.
Hopefully his provider just heard him and is like, hey man, this guy's actually like doing pretty good commercials for us.
Targa called AT&T, he was like, yo guys, I need more minutes.
Yeah, just got a prepaid card. He's like, AT&T's like, alright, you're good to go. Soon we're gonna see commercials on Australian television. AT&T, the best internet for gaming.
Oh man. So 14 pull for Targa. He's probably going to try and get a hatch down around 16, 17, if MC will allow it. Last time MC did block with a pylon. MC has gone at Nexus first in the meantime. I love this. He knows that without speedlings, without early spawning pool, it's very, very difficult, if not impossible, for Targa to get anything into his base. So he's not too worried. Doesn't even try blocking that hatchery. He's just completely scouting around with his probe.
Yeah, interesting. And what I always wonder about is how Zergs are going to play on Tal'Darim, because this is not a map where you can go 3 bases in 4 minutes. Well, you could potentially do it over here on the left side, but that's just super risky. If a pylon goes up over here, or just void ray pressure with +1 zealots in general, is really, really hard to deal with, because you cannot just send a queen or even 2 queens from your natural to reinforce. So I kind of wonder, maybe Targa is going to make some additional links and he's going to start working on these rocks, or maybe we'll see some crazy 2-base action for quite a while. We'll see. The good news, by the way, is, man, that Targa did say that hopefully his internet will arrive real soon, that he's working on it. So,
man, how good is Targa going to be?
Targa is going to be the best.
It's going to be like,
oh, man, it's going to be EG Targa.
It's going to, to quote Axelav, it's going to be bye bye Stefana. EG Targa.
That was not Axelav, that was X-Lord.
Oh, that's right. How dare I misspeak in such a terrible way?
X would never say that. He's too humble.
X-Lord's too busy sliding down slides with a bare butt to worry about humility.
Yeah. So we see Pro from MC just cruising around the map. He's keeping it alive right now. Targa started off with gas really quick, so I wonder what we're going to see.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about this, because Targa did it on Odyssey too. And it's something that's been bouncing around in my mind a lot recently in my own ladder play, and I've been starting to get that gas a little bit faster. We talked on Odyssey about how important it is that you deny that scouting probe, don't let pylons go up. It can be very tricky with slow lings. Wow, MC is so persistent with his scouting.
Yep, lost 1 probe, straight away sends another one, but seems like Targa's aware of this, because this queen, man, he can smell it.
Yep. Anyway, with just slow Zerglings, often a probe can just run around and then drop a couple pylons anyway, and then 2 or 4 lings can't kill it before warp ins start happening. So getting speed gives you that extra ability to chase and deny that probe from getting those pylons down and from being just super pesky. Now, there's no telling if MC wants to do something like that this game. I'm actually kind of anticipating a Stargate, but there's no way to know.
Yeah, Stargate's builds have been popular on Tal'Darim for such a long time, and it's a really nice map for Stargate. Certainly because 2-base all-in, I would say, is not that strong on Tal'Darim. Of course, you can always put it off if you execute it well properly, but often you see Protoss turtle a little bit, and I think then in general Stargate builds are really nice because they help out a lot. They give a lot of safety against certain things.
MC completes a wall off at the front. That's a tight wall now. And you're right, 2-base all-in is not the best thing on Tal'Darim Altar in general, but in these positions, it's a little better because that's the shortest push you can get, and it pushes the Protoss player right up into the base of the Zerg network.
MC is really afraid of what he saw. Perhaps that quick extractor is what scares him, because he doesn't know. Maybe there's a baning nest somewhere. Maybe there's something that he did not scout because he couldn't really scout over here with the probe, I believe. And he perhaps saw that there was a lot of larvae saved up as well. Targa doesn't. He's going for a lot of roaches, but MC having a pretty perfect read, going for the full wall up and also adding that additional cannon. Stargate would actually be very good against this, because 1 Void Ray is so good against roach all-ins. But we don't have a Stargate.
No, we don't. We've just got a couple of gateways. Warp Gate's not even done yet, so those roaches are going to start marching across the map. MC completely blind, but as you said, he's made a good read so far. I
Then
might
again,
think he needs a third cannon though.
yeah, I agree with that, because this is good, but the problem is if your units are too far in the back, they won't actually be able to reach the roaches unless you go too close, but then the roaches can reach the Protoss units again. And obviously Targa is going to have way more units than MC in this phase of the base, this phase of the game. Those sentries help out a ton though, because if he drops 2 force fields here, he can save a lot of time for himself. The warpins are going to be ready as well. I think MC will be more than fine, but it will come down to execution. He cannot screw up.
Here we go. Roaches are going to march forward. There's a lot of force field on those 4 sentries. Roaches are going to just start working on the cannons while the Zerglings start picking away at this pylon. That's the only thing keeping them out right now. More roaches showing up. It all comes down to MC's ability to control his units here.
Well, MC is so careful with his force fields, really doesn't want to use them, and that means he's going to lose both cannons pretty much straight away. This pylon is going to fall though, but MC he wants to just make sure that his wall stays up. I'm not sure if this was the right decision.
We'll see those sentries slowly tasing away at all the units on the other side. Gateway taking a lot of damage now. More cannons starting to warp in. Great force fields by MC. He's being so very patient.
So far, so good for MC. How much energy does he have left? He has at least 3 force fields left, and that should probably be enough to hold off this aggression. Wow, what beautiful patience by MC.
Wow.
Like, which other Protoss will just let his 2 cannons die and think he's going to be fine?
Every other Protoss in the world is spamming cannons. MC did add 2 more, but I mean, he
just hit Guardian Shield. Small mistake right there by MC. It cost a little bit of force fields, but 2 force fields right now, 3 soon.
Yep, with those extra sentries.
Oh, look at those links, man. He's going to get a nice sandwich off. This is so good for Targa.
But MC all over it. Spots it immediately. Does force field out most of the Zerglings, losing a couple units. Targa does not want to run through. Finally, he does.
Yeah, I think that's something he should have done before, but MC right on top of that straight away wipes in 1 Zealot. But that's not going to be enough though. He's going to pull probes straight away, so at least Targa will be able to kill quite a few probes over here.
He's killed 7 so far, and that's actually all it's going to be. So 7 workers killed means MC has a 53 probe to 43 drone advantage right now, and with an Immortal out, any additional roachling pressure probably not going to work too well.
Nope. I must say, I think the Targa did a pretty good job though. I mean, he put a lot of pressure on, and it's just MC being so careful about the way that he used those forces. Waited so extremely long until he was really forced, until buildings really started to die. Just then he was going for force fields, which bought himself a lot of time. I liked it.
I was really impressed with the way MC just sat back and waited and waited. Well, let's say, you know what, we can even take a second look at that if we want. We are going to bring it up. Here's MC's defense of Targa's attempted roachling bust, just sitting back and waiting and waiting, and just nothing was able to breach. So he's being so very patient.
Now, of course, MC is in a really beautiful position, despite this being 2 base against 2 base, and Targa does have 3 hatcheries. And MC lost a few probes, but he was still ahead in the workers. He's right now up to 59 probes against only 54 drones of Targa, and he has that. Well, his army composition right now is so good to the units that Targa can produce, because that's just roaches and links for now. And he has a ton of sentries. He has immortals, and this pretty much spells doom for Targa.
This is the Sentry Immortal push that Zoe was just talking about. Make a bunch of sentries, get some immortals, get those attack upgrades.
Zoe, of course, little future teller.
Of course, it's only +1 because that forge was taken out. Wasn't it?
No, the forge wasn't taken out. It did take a lot of damage, but it didn't die.
Okay. So either way, little Sentry Immortal push. And the onus is on Targa right now. Can he hold? He's got the spines, he's got the queens, but the immortals just kill everything so fast. Everything that Targa has.
And so many sentries. Guardian Shield activated straight away for MC. Drops those force fields. He's going to take out the first Spinecrawler with no problem. Immortals, of course, are very, very good against Spinecrawlers as well.
Yep. And he's just, again, exercising great patience, not spamming force fields down, just putting a couple tactically placed force fields wherever he feels like he needs them. He will take out Targa's macro hatch. More roaches going to pop out, but immediately Targa pulls him back because he knows he can't take this fight just yet.
A lot of reinforcements coming in as well for MC though, and he has pylons left, so he can wipe in even more. Here comes the big attack for Targa.
Targa going to try to get in there, but MC drops more great force fields, putting the Warp Prism right there in the thick of the battle. Queens do focus down and kill the Warp Prism, so no easy reinforcements for Targa, or for MC, but it doesn't matter because Targa GG's SKMC, rocking his old OGS jersey in that photo, takes down Targa 2-0.
Pretty quick best of 3 after all. But I mean, it's really hard to play against MC. Certainly when you're Zerg. Even yesterday he took out Stefano in the IPL Fight Club.
Certainly when you're playing from Australia.
On 3G. Via your phone.
Oh, Targa.
It's pretty cool.
How much would you rage trying to play on that setup? Because like you're kind of guy that like if there's anything wrong with your setup, you just can't play.
Yeah, I know. I'm amazed that he would actually just take the time. And I don't know what time it is right now in Australia. I believe it's a few hours before here, so it's probably pretty early. I think they are 18 hours ahead, so, well, what does it make? Probably like 11 right now in the morning or something like that.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I would just say, like, guys, I would love to play in your league, and
But
it's
I'm
a
going
big
to the
honor.
beach.
Yes, but I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna sip some mojitos because this is unplayable. But yeah, mad respect for Targa for trying, and I mean, he has a lot of weeks left, and when he gets his real internet, I really think we haven't seen the best of Targa yet.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right, given what we've just learned about him. So, that game brought to you guys by Azo monitors, the monitors that we use here at the NASL, and that you should be using in your gaming sessions at home. Check them out at azo.com/NA and pick up one of your own. We're going to take a very short commercial break, and then it'll be QXC versus Puzzles. So don't go anywhere. Lots more action when we get back.